What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, for clicking on the video. I just drank some water and I probably still have water on myself. Let's go ahead and listen to John Scofield. I've never heard of him, but I was looking up some jazz to listen to, and this is one of the names I came across that I wasn't familiar with. So we're just going to take the first track off of his album of the same name, A Go-Go, released in 1998. This is his first collaboration with Medeski, Martin, and Wood. I don't know who that is, but I thought it was going to tell me like which album this is, like third, fourth, or fifth. I ain't got that. But we're going to go ahead and listen to this, John Scofield. So I see here that he is going to be the guitarist in this particular album. So like I said, let's just go ahead and listen to the first track here, the title track. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. Cool bop. Those peaks of organ. Very cool. Interesting change. I like that little change. It changes the aesthetic a little bit. Moments. Feel it turning up. I like how they're holding the strings. You know what I like about this track is it was deceptively simple. It starts off with a really great groove, really solid rhythm on the drums from Billy Martin, and of course Chris Wood on the bass. Like, I like how it sets you up and it gives you this cool strut down the street, right? Like, it's just, ooh, this feels right. You're just taking one step in front of the other and you're feeling cool. You may even put your shades on as you're walking through that city street. You feel good, right? And then on the piano, John Medeski is coming in and putting down some really nice little bits of organ here and there, a sprinkling of electric piano, and then of course the main man, John Scofield, comes in on the guitar and just starts to put it down. And that whole first quarter is like, okay, this feels really good. I like the way we're moving. I've heard this before. It's nothing like overly crazy. But then as it... I heard a sound. But then as it moves on from that particular section, which like I said, it feels good and it's smooth and nice, but it begins to develop in other ways while still keeping that same format, while still taking that same structure and just moving forward with it. Then Scofield is really beginning to open up on the guitar and really to let his playing move between jazz and blues in some ways, while of course playing with that keyboard and playing alongside of that, I should say. The drumming as it goes begins to move out of that lockstep, smooth rhythmic strut and begins to develop in the details. You can hear the ghost notes on the snares. You hear some hits being brought in at certain moments. Like, everything begins to develop off of this cool strut into something just a little bit more interesting and a little bit more detailed. And I just really like how that's done, because even though the end product is different in a way from how we began, you can still see the bones and the flesh of how they put this all together. And I just thought that was really fantastic. That ending where they, I'm assuming, like kind of like hold the notes so that they don't ring out, muting the strings. I had to think about what it's called. They mute the strings between Scofield and Medeski, and probably Chris Wood actually on the bass. And they like all just play the same notes and just kind of dance back and forth up and down that. Right? Like, it's this really cool melody, but I just like the way that they held the strings at that particular moment. That was a cool little track. Like I said, a cool little walk down the street. Let me know if you guys are walking away or towards this particular track. I was trying to think of a segue. In the comments below, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Hope you come back tomorrow, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.